sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. And he got blown up, losing yardage on. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
Oh, did they have the goods?
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And this will move the chains again as it.
But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Throw complete there. Rodgers. And able to.
Nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Expected 4th down here.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. It's time open to finish this thing off in the end zone. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
A tight, sharply run route. Again, zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And get right, they can get the ball with a full head of steam. Especially
against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Oh, look at the juke. And he'll work it across midfield. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
Your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
Offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
From the 29, Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Getting hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Across the formation, but by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
Here we go with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Yeah, maybe a little over
on the scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. The kick by Gould is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers have regained the lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's taken down. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Jawan Jennings. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway.
And get what he can.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Herbert now. He'll get that one to Carter complete.
Contact on it. Really well done.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Back-to-back catches here for Carter.
One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
Touchdown, Chargers! Austin Eckler, 35 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. A little juke, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he...
all of those positions.
From the 38, Garoppolo. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
His hands let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Dances by him. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Caught on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown 49ers. Jawan Jennings from 4 yards out. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, Speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field job in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're. It's right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Herbert on third down now. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they'll 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. Hopkins' kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Back to throw, Garoppolo. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he's
going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
That's caught out right by Jennings. Now Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. It's Jennings. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.